day. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Brandon Smith picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. Is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
You talk about this Jets defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Ritter from the gun. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion, punts as he gets this one away. Good footwork at the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season? We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Operating from the gun, Clark. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Bourne going to go in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll try the right side with Bush.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Clark. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Clark, he finds his man, complete. It's Bush.
And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Bush trying the middle. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Jets defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass. And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified. And now they're just hoping to see more of that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Ritter. This pass is caught by London. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Ritter back to throw. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down. Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4. I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is over. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions. 2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They went backwards for the safety last time they had it. Fortunately, they get the ball back on the turnover, and now they'll begin with a 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a toss. Bush to the left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st down, they stick with Bush. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Clark. And there is, I'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This pass complete to Ruckert. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Oh, he had him. He was open. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Ritter off the play fake. He's going to air one out. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They give to Bush going right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
.39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll take this to the 46.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ritter to throw it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They'll start on the ground with Bush.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd down and 6 now.
Looking to throw. Clark, open man is born. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Clark now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Clark looking to throw on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Now 3rd down and very long.
A give. This is Bush. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 20.
88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Open man here is Conklin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Clark to throw on second down. It's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tyler Conklin as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start our tour right here in the Sunshine State, Carolina, making the trip down to take on Miami. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. Deontay Johnson, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. 2 touchdowns there for Jonathan Taylor. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Mike Evans, a touchdown reception.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Koo to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant, lopsided victory.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Clark throwing middle, and it's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Looking to throw. Clark. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. This is Bush. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll go again with Bush. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Clark able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He finds Wilson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Down to the ground, incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On 3rd and 1, it's Ritter. It is caught by Shaheed. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Ready, 45, white.
Jefferson moving in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
On the toss, here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here's Ritter. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Ritter now. He's got his target. That's complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
46, boys, 46.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now the try here for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1. Back to throw. Clark. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A give left side. Bush. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. They run up the middle with Bush. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Okay, break.
Bush trying the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Bush running left. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
On the handoff for Abanikanda. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll hand it off to Bush, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to 5 that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Muscles by at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. First down, here's Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Ritter gets this complete to Shaheed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Ready, break.
On first down, Ritter.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
46, boys, 46. 46 to Mike. You must be ready. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Flat, 95.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards.
On 3rd down, it's a good bet. They're going to look his way. He's the most reliable of their receivers, and he comes through there with a nice grab for the first down.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Mike 46. Mike 46.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Dean. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Now a 2nd and 6.
60 Rams.
Come on. Mike 56. Mike 56. Go on.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Got a man. It's London.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's deep. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Ritter will set up to throw it.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
For the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out come the Jets.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the run, it's Bush. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Jets,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.